Some students are going to my DM and I text them, so how do I read to understand? How do I read to retain? This video is for you, and I want you to listen carefully and apply the principle. The first thing you must know about human brain is this: that human brain is like an empty field that can accommodate a lot of information. You must know this, and also you must also understand that the human brain has ability to filter off. Third thing you must know is that we learn in different ways, and reading is one of the most effective ways to learn. You must understand this clearly. Now, the first thing is this: the human brain has ability to accommodate a lot of information. So, for you to read and understand and retain, you have to be bringing the information repeatedly. A point will come, how form a street in your brain. Like that empty field analogy we are using to explain this. Today, you bring in the definition of health. Tomorrow, you bring in definition of health. Next tomorrow, you bring in definition of health. Like that, they will align in your brain repetitively. As you continue to bring that particular information, the brain will register it and it will align. A time will come in your brain, it will form a street. And that time, how about going long-term memory? That is just the, you don't need to read for 5 hours, 6 hours, no. But consistency, you got that, you go with that particular information. But if you read today and leave it for a very long time, it will go away. That's the ability of the brain to filter off. So this is one thing you must know about reading. Another thing you must know is that you cannot learn through reading without attention. You must pay serious and close attention to when you want to read.
Attention is the gateway to learning. Focus turns information into memory.
To read. As much as possible, any distraction, go by the side, remove it. Understand that no attention, no learning. You will end up wasting your time. Some people staying for 5-6 hours. Immediately you open book, your village people will come. Then they will telling you things that happen in the village, or telling you about your boyfriend. And that time when your boyfriend message will pop up, or your husband message will pop up. That is distractions, and you have little or no attention. Lastly, when you plan to read only few days to exam, you are not reading, you will not learn. You end up creating, because you'll be forcing information. Yeah, they will align in the brain. But because you didn't give them time to align, after the exam, they overmove, they move away. But if you take your time to cultivate them like a crop, water them in your brain, that particular information will stick in there. So you must understand this, that there's need for total attention when you want to read. If not, whatever you are doing there is off. Another thing, emotions. Emotions strengthen learning. That is why you need to feel motivated. Yes, I want to read. I want to learn this thing. I want to know this. That is motivation. If you have motivation, it will trigger the release of hormones such as that dopamine, and the motivation will be there. Then, no, epinephrine is another one will be released, and that will keep you alert to learn. Do you understand? So, emotions are key, and emotions is very, very important, so that the motivation will be there. That's something that you have hope. I want to know this thing so that I'll be expert to it. I want to know this, that I want to save life. I want to know this, that I'll become the best. Motivation is key. Any other abracadabra doesn't exist in reading. You must know that consistency is key. Motivation is there. That learning. Another thing you must understand that once you are reading, all your parts of your brain that is responsible for learning is activated. That's why I said reading is one of the most effective way of learning. Because immediately you are reading, all the parts of your brain is what? Activated. That is why I recommend, before you go in and read, have enough rest. Have enough rest. Program yourself that you want to read. Once you have programmed yourself that you want to read, the zeal is there, the motivation is good there. Hormones will be released in your brain. Dopamine will be released. So there's no big deal in reading. Just apply these principles of continuing to provide the information, creating that pathway in your brain, creating a street. Be motivated. Give attention when you want to read. Understand that when you are reading, all parts of your brain that is responsible for learning is activated. That way, there's not big deal in reading. And reading is one of the most effective ways of learning. So in 2026, apply these principles and you see changes in your preparation for the national exam, preparation in and all of that. So watch the video and see what happens in the human brain when you are learning.